Hi guys. All right. So this is the love reading, and I decided so many of you enjoyed watching the Ophiuchus reading that I did. So that's the 13th zodiac sign. That's the sign that would land between November 30th and December 18th. So I decided, I told you guys if I had enough reaction and you guys wanted it, I would start doing that more frequently. So I thought, let's do a love reading for Ophiuchus. I'm doing all the other 12 zodiacs, so let's pop one in here for you guys too. So Ophiuchus, for a love reading for you, we've got Chariot, we've got Knight of Pentacles, we got Page of Wands. We got forward growth, forward motion. We've got action taking, which is interesting though, because we have, okay, I'm doing this, I'm in charge, I'm balanced, I'm off like a rocket. And then it's like, but I'm slowing it down to a little bit of a crawl. And then it's kind of like, I almost feel like we hightailed it out of one situation. And we were like so pleased. I'm done with that. I'm moving forward. I'm going to meet new love. I'm going to have newness. And then it's like, okay, as time goes on, a little bit of my vim and vigor, my steam slows down to where now it's not just this wild, powerful racing thing. It doesn't mean I'm losing steam, but rather I am refining it and I'm making decisions about what I want. This could be somebody who was born into this world with this fiery passion energy of, I am here to conquer world. I am here to live life to the fullest. I'm going to live at 100 miles per hour in anything I do. So somebody who was like, they would leap in wholehearted. I'm going to give this my whole heart and soul. I'm never going to hold back. I'm never going to live with a regret. Awesome energy. But as we get a little wiser, as maybe we go through different eras of our life, this person could have gone through 3 significant life altering changes. This could have been 3 significant relationships. We are refining our power. And as we refine our power, we can use less effort and get better results. This is somebody whose quest is becoming clearer, and they are starting to refine it to, this is so interesting because we have a character right now who is, they're not aging and getting old. They are aging and getting more playful, yet more serious, if that makes any sense. How else do I explain this? Because we're basically de-aging. First, we were wild and powerful, and what I do, I'm going to do with all of my energy. Everything's going to matter the most. Then it's like, well, I've learned some stuff. I've learned how to let the little things go. I've learned how to refine what my life's purpose and goal is. And in doing so, I'm actually more playful, more satisfied, and more creative than I've ever been. This could be a mature person, someone who is, chronologically older. At least we'll say this represents decades. So they're at least in their 30s or beyond. Maybe they're 60 or beyond. But they're actually very youthful, but also super wise. Their vim and vigor has been transformed into power and like the lightheartedness that comes with really knowing oneself. But somebody's got this new creative endeavor. So it's interesting because they're willing to take some kind of risks. We've got deception showing up here. We've got hold on. We've got a situation that someone is able to look at with almost, I want to say that, Ophiuchus, do you look at humans with a lighthearted energy like, oh, the folly of humans, the little lies that people tell themselves, the way they dodge what's important to them, the way they say, I don't know the answer to this, so I'm going to run, the way they tell lies about who they are to make themselves sound like the more grand individual that they wish they were, and then they run when they realize, I don't know how to be capable or ready to have relationships like that, or to be the person I implied I was. I almost feel like you're able to kind of take a lighthearted approach to this. Well, it's almost comical, the folly of humans. I've been there, I've done it. Oh wow. In particular, got the Lover's card. This is a love reading. This is the way we look at a lover. We actually are maybe able to see, maybe there was a runner chaser dynamic here, because this can be running away. Someone ran from a connection, but it's like, oh baby, I ain't chasing. Like, I'm just steady doing my thing. Do we have a spark? Yeah, we do, but you want to run from the spark. It's all right. It's all right. Not a problem. You do what you got to, because you can run anywhere you want, but at some point you're probably going to wind up running in a big old circle and coming right back and standing here in front of me and reaching your hands out to me, because I know I've done it too. Like, it's just part of full circle life lessons. I feel like you've got this real lighthearted approach to this, though, which is, I mean, remarkable. It's because you tapped into the universal flow and you know that everything's a cycle. Everything's a cycle. Every life process is a cycle. I mean, every life cycle is a process, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is everything's energy, and everything, like, sometimes we get scared, so we run away, then we get curious again and we come back around. We are hungry, so then we eat, then we're so full, and then we got to take a nap, and then, you know, our body uses that energy as a fuel source, and then we're energized again. You know, everything here is about, it's going to come for full circle. Blah, I can't talk. So no matter what, it's coming back. I know it's coming back. I don't need to chase. I'm just going to kind of be a little bit amused that somebody's interested, but run away. And then it's like they wind up exiting stage right and coming back in on stage left. They're not really going to go very far if this is something that they're interested in. If they're dodging a phone call because they feel silly, like they didn't tell me a whole truth, they're going to come back in and tell me the whole truth later. There's no point in me chewing fingernails and getting upset, because it's like they're going to feel bad and they're going to tell me the truth anyway later. There will be stability here. You know, what is amazing about this story is that this story is more about universal love. Like, Ophiuchus has this energy right now of being this very broad-minded, very aware of the cycles of the universe. And some of it is like, I used to fight the universe. I don't fight it anymore. I already know. If somebody lies and runs, they're going to feel bad about it later on if this really wasn't an important connection, and they're going to find their way back in. And I'm just going to sit here and totally enjoy my life. I'm going to enjoy, I don't know why I was going to say these Pop-Tarts. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to eat my Pop-Tarts. Treat myself a little bit. Enjoy what I've created. Enjoy the state of life that I'm in, which is one of peace and harmony, and one of trust that this will cycle back around. This person who ran away is going to wind up in front of me again once they have basically gotten tired of running. When their little golf cart that they're in runs out of gas, they're going to come back. I don't know why I said golf cart. I'm picturing somebody out, like, you know, that's maybe why I'm saying this is not like a significant runner chaser story, because it's like, how do you escape on a golf cart? You don't, right? What do they go, like 10, 12 miles an hour? It would be like a high-speed chase, but they're in a golf course. And meanwhile, you're like, well, I wasn't chasing you anyway, babe. There's only so far you can go on a golf course also, because it's self-contained. And golf courses are not like really roadworthy. You're not going to get very far down any road before a cop will pull you over anyway. So there's no point in trying to escape on a golf course. A, you're not being chased, and B, you're in a self-contained course anyway, which means you're going to do the loop, and then you're going to be right back here at the starting gate again. So you do what you need to, take off, go ahead, but it's almost as futile as escaping on a golf cart. That's how I feel this vibe is. And it doesn't mean like, well, I know you're going to be back and I'll just, sit here and wait for you. Not in like some creepy way where it's like, oh yeah, you'll be back. No, it's more like, if our energy is meaningful, it's going to come back around anyway, because someone's going to have regrets. They're going to show back up. So why would I get all huffy, all puffy about any of it? I got better things to do with my time. I used to live life at 110 miles per hour, where everything had to be like, got to do it now. Now, I trust that there's always something for me to be doing, working on, experiencing, exploring. I'm a creative person. I've got tons of life that I have, interests and hobbies to keep me occupied. My whole purpose in life is not to have a lover, but that's an enhancement. But I also know that love relationships, sometimes a lover who can be really great for us, they can't be in that moment, but it'll come back around if that's going to be something that'll work. So I don't have to chase anything. It just simply will show back up. I love the fact that we have such a sense of relaxation in all of this because, again, what are they trying to escape? Wow, and here we go again, Six of Swords. At some point, they're going to realize they didn't need to escape me. They actually maybe wanted to move out of stress with me. This is, I'm riding on this motorcycle and they're in the sidecar. Or it could even be that they didn't realize they tried to escape, but they kept me. I was sitting in the sidecar. So as they're running away on their little motorcycle, they took me with them. They never forgot about me. So it's kind of a little silly for them to act like they're escaping a relationship that they're not ready for when they're the ones who keep holding on to me, thinking about me. And I feel like that's where the folly of this is so obvious to Ophiuchus, because you're stepped back, because you've had enough of your own experiences. You've been able to say, look, I see it differently than most people because I've been there already. This is the joy of having more life experience, or being an old soul, maybe, is there's a level of, in other readings, this might be super stressy. This might be big, like, oh, this person's lied to me, yet they love me. But, what's happening? Did they get with somebody else? That doesn't even cross your mind. It's like, they ran away on a golf cart, or they took off in a motorcycle, but they carried me with them. Like, it's kind of comical, right? They still care about me, but they're running from me. They got to work that out, and then they'll probably show back up and we'll have a sandwich. It's just kind of like, I got other stuff to do in the meantime. So very, look at the moon card sideways. Moon card illuminates things that are hidden. And really, it's the belief that we're divided. We're really not. We're all in the same, like, cosmic river, right? The same cosmic energy flow. We all go through the same stuff at different times in life. So it's like, it's almost like saying, I understand that the current, sometimes people get caught in a current that carries them in a particular direction, but we're all still out there in the same body of water. So I trust that the tide will bring them back in. I trust that they are going through a phase that I've already gone through. And that's why I don't need to freak out about this, because it will be revealed. They will see things differently, or I will see things differently, and we'll just move on, and maybe we won't intertwine again. But in this story, it kind of looks like we will, but I got no need to be under pressure over this. Things will be revealed to that individual. Probably the fact that they ran from someone who wasn't chasing, and they're the ones who kept a hold of my energy, not vice versa. I just feel like this is one of those situations where it's easy to be relaxed about it, because we are dealing with a lead character who is so much above the stress and the drama that can go along with stuff. So really nice, really beautiful energy flow here. Anyway, this is kind of fun. 1330, and this is the 13th Zodiac. So kind of a fun story to end right here. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed my storytelling. Please do give this video a thumbs up. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It helps my channel to grow if you enjoy my storytelling. As always, I always mention I'm not a psychic. I wish I was, but I'm not. So my stories are just that. They're stories. But in that, hopefully you guys have something inspirational or fun that you interact with. All right, take care. Bye.